Welcome to Tromba Technologies YouTube channel. My name is Robert Colmer. I'm a Senior Solutions Architect and Consultant here at Tromba Technologies. Today, I'm going to discuss cognitive document automation. What is cognitive document automation? Is it just a tongue twister when said really fast 3 times? Maybe. Cognitive capture, intelligent capture, all terms that you may have heard that have similar meaning, similar connotation to cognitive document automation. I am going to review all the different pieces, parts, and strategies that go into cognitive document automation. And at the end, I think you're going to see the value that it can provide to your organization. Here's a list of the different strategies that all go into cognitive document automation. Image perfection, machine learning, automated document separation, automated document classification, automated extraction, evaluating results, and integration. Let's begin with image perfection. Kofax VRS. VRS stands for Virtual Rescan. Kofax VRS was the first product ever introduced to be able to take a stack of images, upside down, different sizes, color, black and white mixed together, different quality. Some documents were noisy, some might have been pristine. Same stack. And produce perfect images the first time, every time. Before then, mailrooms had to sort documents by good images, bad images, 8.5 by 11, not 8.5 by 11, color documents. The reason why they had to do all that sorting was they had to change scanner settings, just like you would go to the copier in the old days, sit and tap the contrast, intensity to try to get the very best copy. Well, with scanners, they had to do the exact same thing. Based upon the stack of documents, they would choose a setting so that it would get good results for scanned images. VRS revolutionized that. No longer did we need to separate stacks, change settings. It did it automatically for us. The value for that, back then, well over a decade ago, was time. More scanned documents could be processed more quickly through the mailroom. VRS became so good, many scanning manufacturers today take different parts of VRS and put it into their scan drivers to promote why you'd want to buy their scanner. But do you only get paper for your documents today? What about your emails? What about documents from portals? What about documents internally generated that are out on your server? Kofax VRS is a bedrock for all Kofax offerings. It doesn't matter whether it came by paper or email or any other means. VRS can produce the very best image from any source. What that gives you is the perfect image that goes downstream into any automated process. So automation is working on the very best image, providing the very best results. If you do not have image perfection as part of your automation strategy, you are going to have a lot of manual effort in an automation strategy. Images are going to get stuck. They're going to fall out with exceptions because they could not be processed accurately or well, depending upon what kind of automation you're trying to tackle. So your goal of automation will be inherently flawed with a lot of manual effort because of the lack of image perfection. So all of our cognitive document automation and automation strategies for our customers begin with image perfection. Machine learning. Some of the meaning behind machine learning has been around for decades. That would be OCR, optical character recognition, ICR, intelligent character recognition, OMR. If you go back to the days of Scantron or test taking and you filled out the little bubbles, check the boxes, that's mark sense. Take all of that, now add steroids with today's technology, today's capabilities, and now we can bundle it into artificial intelligence to where OCR, ICR can provide the valuable information to where business rules can be applied to understand and interpret that information to make it extremely valuable and automated for your organization. There's an additional feature that is super cool for you, for your users, and that is learning. Cognitive document automation has the capabilities to learn from your users, their actions, where they find information in documents, without programming, without configuration changes, without IT at all involved. The system will become more accurate the more your users simply process. Your return on investment will skyrocket. Cost savings, time savings, processing more with less. One of the foundational goals of cognitive document automation. Automated document separation. Going back to those days in the mailroom where stacks had to be created. Many times, mailrooms would use cover pages of some type. They could be old patch pages, barcode cover sheets, custom cover sheets. They would have to take the cover sheets, throw them on top of every document in these stacks. That was the only way to try to streamline scanning, and where at least scanning software could separate documents when it saw a cover sheet. Today, we don't have to do that. There's a lot of good reasons why we don't have to do that. For one, you still don't only receive documents by paper. What about emails? You want your emails to come through some type of automated capture process. How are you going to get cover sheets into a PDF attachment that has 10 documents in one attachment? You can't. You'd have to print it and then take the paper down to your mailroom for them to put it. We don't want to do that. You don't have to do that. Cognitive document automation will learn and can recognize where a document begins and ends automatically. So regardless, again, as to where the document comes from, you don't have to apply workarounds. You don't have to do anything pre-process. Put it into your secure automation process and let the system automatically separate your documents for you. Automated document classification. Once cognitive document automation has separated documents, it now can look at the document to know what type of document it is. Is it an invoice? Is it a PO? Is it a customer correspondence? Is it a Subway's sales flyer? It can figure all that out. Those old stacks, many times, had to have values in the barcodes to tell it the type of document. So you were generating cover sheets, generating information for every single document. Add up that cost. Paper, toner, time. All that's eliminated. Cognitive document automation will do that as a natural part of the process. Again, regardless of where the document comes from. Not just paper. Emails, electronic documents, EDI, and more. Automated data and information extraction. Machine text, handwriting. Could be printed, could be cursive. Mark sense for check boxes, fill in the blanks, anything where a scribble communicates something to you. Full page evaluation. It used to be that we had to design templates and you could zone a particular place on the document to extract a piece of information. Today, cognitive document automation will inherently and naturally look at the entire document. So it has full context to look for information, and it doesn't matter what type of document it is. So you can think of cognitive document automation using the same cognitive rules and the way we are taught to read documents and to know the information of value on those documents. We can teach the system those same cognitive rules so that it can do and perform those tasks for us automatically. Business system integration for lookups and extensibility is just a given. Many times, information is not in the document, but it's about the document. An example, you receive a correspondence from a customer. That customer has an ID within your business system. The correspondence has no ID other than the name and maybe some other revealing information such as an address, date of birth, something, so you know who the customer is. But downstream processes, your system of records and your business systems need to know the customer ID. Having full page evaluation, cognitive document automation can look at all the information on the document, go back to the business system the exact same way we would if we were looking it up ourselves, and get the customer ID and apply it to that document for us without us involved. With any successful implementation of cognitive document automation, your documents cannot get stuck. OCR is not perfect, but your users should not have to go find where OCR is making mistakes. Cognitive document automation will automatically bring those documents and those fields to highlight them to users, for users to be involved in helping to resolve them. Those could be automation related issues, but there could be business rule issues, such as with invoices. The tax amount doesn't add up correctly. The totals on line items don't match the total on the invoice. Everything could have been extracted from an automation standpoint perfectly, but the invoice isn't right. Would you just push those through? Absolutely not. They need to be brought to a user automatically so they can quickly easily and accurately resolve those issues. Part of the resolution could be training the system what to do next time, or it could be a hard stop, this needs fixed kind of approach. What about documents that should not be in this process? Documents that shouldn't even have come to this department. Are they stuck? Do you have to print them, delete them out of the process? Other crazy workarounds to get them into other processes or get them to other processors in other departments so that they can know the work's there and they can work on it? Cognitive document automation can have the intelligence already built into it to manage automation exceptions, business exceptions, even what you would consider fatal process exceptions within your organization. Cognitive document automation has to be able to orchestrate actions, resources, your users, robots, policies, and systems to navigate all of that for you. I think we're getting close to where cognitive document automation might just be able to start making coffee for us. To wrap up cognitive document automation with a bow to provide the greatest value for your organization, everything has to work together. Cognitive document automation has many different means to integrate documents and information throughout any type of automation process, whether using robotics process automation, web services, many other integration methods, collecting information along the way, or at the end, submitting the documents to a system of record repository, or the information to your business systems. Everything has to work together. Cognitive document automation has all the tools and technologies all wrapped up, seamlessly working together to do exactly that for your organization. As much as I enjoy talking about cognitive document automation and sharing different ideas and strategies of how automation can help you, I get much more excited showing you. The benefits of cognitive document automation are real, and they can be yours today. I am going to present a series of short demonstrations to show you and to highlight different technology aspects of cognitive document automation so that you can see it working. The first is a demonstration of HR employee benefit packets, to where it'll separate the documents, it'll classify the documents, and it'll extract information and get the employee ID from a business system all automatically. The second one is a demonstration of many different financial documents, all different types of documents, handwriting, signatures, machine print, all different types of technologies, all working together, automated separation, automated classification, automated data extraction. The third is invoices. Many organizations still struggle with getting invoices processed from receipt through approvals to payment. This demonstration is going to take the first part of it and show you cognitive document automation performing invoice processing, extracting vendor information, header, footer, line item, and showing you how that works. That can get very exciting for accounts payable. At the conclusion of the invoice demonstration, we have some invoices that have been specially prepared so they cannot be automatically processed. It's on purpose because I want to show you where the system learns from you as a processor and begins returning those results when more invoices of those types come in. To me, the value for that gets very exciting for an organization. I hope that you found the information in this video helpful. Visit us at www.trombatech.com for more information, or email us at sales@trombatech.com with any question that you have. After having watched the demonstrations, if you are interested in a tailored demonstration, one that targets your requirements or struggles that you may be having, email us and we can begin those conversations.